Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I've got a couple of my fellow self-proclaimed back of the packers joining me for a run today and a chat, Michelle and Pam. Welcome, guys.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Michelle and I first met a few years ago when we were living on the Gold Coast. Well, I was living on the Gold Coast and we were both training for the Brisbane Trail Ultra. I actually drove to your house, Michelle, and picked you up for a training run, even though we'd never met in person before. Do you remember that first run together?
That's true. I remember we went to Mount Cootha, we went to Gap Creek, and we did, it's probably about an 18, 19k section of the course. And we literally had never met before. But it was a great day out, you know, and yeah, because I think there were meant to be three of us that day, and the other friend, she couldn't make it, unfortunately. So we ended up getting to know each other quite well because of that.
Yeah,
so it was good.
That's one of the things I love about the trail running community, how easy it is to connect with people. And Pam, I met you around the same time when I was training out for a spot on your Kokoda Challenge team, which I didn't get into, by the way.
I think that was a timing thing. It was awesome to meet you, and then I've basically followed your journey and your love of the trails ever since. We had someone else kind of lined up who hadn't committed at the time, so yeah, it was just how it worked out.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know you've both travelled down from the Gold Coast this week for a course recce, and you're both racing the UTA50 this year.
Yep.
So I want to know first, what made you decide to take on this race? And second, what convinced you to come all this way just for a recce?
Well, I suppose I had actually booked a holiday here, and I just wanted to come down and see a bit more of the Blue Mountains, not necessarily train on the course or not necessarily see the course, because I've seen it a fair few times now. But I was coming down for a holiday and I wanted to just enjoy the Blueies, because it's a spectacular place. The scenery is just epic. Every corner you go around, it's mind-blowing. So just to come and enjoy some of the town, more of the trails, and just have a bit of a hike that around. That was the plan. And then I mentioned it to Pam, and Pam, we'd sort of both signed up for the UTA50, and Pam said, "Oh, that sounds good." And I said, "Well, come along," and here we are. So we're having a holiday and a course recce. So.
Yeah, and a course recce. Yeah, the only time I've been down here is for the UTA, and the weekend is always so rushed. You know, you fly in late, you pick up your car, you come do the race, and then you're driving back the next day. And it was a great opportunity to see this part of the world.
So looking ahead to race day, what do you think are your biggest challenges out there?
Okay, I've only ever done the 50 once. Really very underprepared. I didn't enjoy the bottleneck on a staircase that went like that, and also the technical sections, because I hate stacking it. Those are my challenges.
Yeah,
I don't think anyone likes stacking it.
For me, I really love climbing. I know that sounds silly, but I love the climbs. I love the stairs going up. I do not like the stairs going down. So I suppose love the uphill. And for me, I'm just not that confident on technical downhill. And then stairs, I find downhill stairs pretty tedious. So that part of it will be mentally challenging for me. On the 100 course that we did, my knee was just not very happy with all those downhill stairs. So that's something that I'll be mindful of this time, a bit more training around the quads and around doing more downhill sections so that I can be more ready, really. So.
Okay. And you've run the 50k before? Yeah. You both?
Yeah, we did it together, didn't we?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I've only done it once, and that was time I did it together with another friend.
Oh, okay, what year was that?
2023.
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
I was 6 months out from surgery on my knee, so I was really undertrained, and it was just everything was a bit of a surprise to me, really. I mean, I'd read about it and watched YouTube clips, but actually being on the trail was like, okay.
Yeah, nothing prepares you for reality, does it?
No, I remember at the end of the day, because we'd an awesome day out. The goal was just to finish and just to enjoy the trails and have a bit of fun, and that was really good. So we sort of, had to work as a team and wait for each other, and all of those things, but that's fine. So we didn't, our goal was just to have the experience really. And we got up to the top at the end, and I remember Pam saying, I am never doing that again. And
Ever.
fair enough, she'd just been out of knee surgery not long before.
Wow.
And she said never. And then the next morning she said, actually, I might like to come back and run it individually and go for a time. And
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So what does your training look like at the moment?
Well, I did the Gold Coast half and was really happy with my time and the training leading up to that. Shortly after that, I got injured, tendinopathy in my foot, and it's been taking a while. The silver lining on that is it actually drove me into the gym. So my training really has been real base training. I've just started back running, been running about 3 times a week, but I've built in strength, a couple of sessions of strength each week, and that's something I'm going to hold on to because I'm really noticing the difference. Base training.
Fantastic.
So from here, I'll be building up distance and elevation, which is like my favourite. Not really.
Us crazy trail runners.
Yeah.
Hey, Michelle?
For me, after that race in May, my knee has been pretty much swollen ever since. So I had a bit of an egg in there of fluid for probably about 4 months. So I haven't done high volume running. So I've only done 5k, 10k, done a good bit of hiking, longer than that, but very little long running. So it will be really nice. I think it's pretty good now. So it'll be really nice to do some of those longer runs. So I've been doing regular short runs, so somewhere between 5 and 10k, but it will be lovely to get back up to more running and more trails. So
Sounds like you're both on track.
don't know, hope so.
Barring any more injuries, that's my
Yeah.
wish for this training block is just to be able to train
injury free.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the fine line that you walk. You want to get all of your training sessions in, but at the same time, when you feel those niggles, and certainly for me, I don't know whether it's the same for anyone else, but for me, the minute I feel those niggles, I do need to rest them, and I do need to be sensible with them. Otherwise, little things become bigger things very quickly.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay, so what's the plan for race day? Are you guys running together?
Not this time. So there's always sort of an agreement when you travel with friends, isn't there, about whether should we start together or should we make it to the first checkpoint together. And so this time the agreement is we're individually
You're in different start groups, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. And
so,
do you have a time goal?
My main goal is just to finish without any drama, any surprises. I don't know. I'd like to beat the time that we did last time, which was 11 and a half hours. So
That's pretty good. The cutoff is 14 and a half. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I was pretty happy with that at the time because I knew that I was very undercooked with the training. If I could go under 10 hours, I'd be wrapped. So
fantastic.
But I'm not going to hang my hat on that. I'm just going to enjoy the day and the event for what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I have a soft time goal. Previously, I've done this race. We did 11 and a half as a group, and that was a big day out. It was really good. And then I think the year before that, I came down here with you, Bonnie, and I think I did 10, 20 or something like that day. So I feel like I would love to have a good day out and do under 10. That would be amazing, but I think, is it realistic? I don't know, we'll see how we go. Good training block, hopefully, a good day out. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so a question I'm going to ask both of you. What's one piece of gear you take to every race that's not mandatory, but you honestly couldn't race without?
Okay. I did think about this, and from my Kokoda days, my Injinji socks, that are a bit thicker in the shoes, and they protect the toes a bit more with the
Yeah.
Skin Slick. Didn't get one blister on Kokoda, and I swear by it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Injinji myself.
Yeah.
Michelle?
Well, I have a few things that I never go anywhere without, because I feel like when you are doing a hard effort sweating, sunscreen. I started a 50k at Noosa once and forgot my sunscreen, and I looked like a beacon, a flashing beacon light at the end of that. So I never go anywhere without my sunscreen, my Aerogard, always. But the other thing I always bring is I put my electrolyte in tiny little pots, like a camera pot. So when I get to the checkpoint, I have the portion I need to just pour straight into my soft bottle. So it's so much faster, because as a back of the pack, I just need all the gains I can get. So being really efficient at the checkpoint helps me, you know.
Yeah, that's a fantastic idea. Well, I'm pretty excited to get out on the trails with you both today. We're heading out to check out one of the course changes coming in 2026, the giant staircase diversion. So from what I understand, the organisers are trying to reduce the congestion at a few key bottlenecks. The giant staircase down to Dardanelles Pass has always been a big one, and some of the steep sections of lower Fern Bower are being removed. This mainly affects the UTA100 and UTA50, but it'll also apply to the Miler and the 22. Today we'll be heading along the Prince Henry Cliff Walk, then down the stairs at Fern Bower onto Federal Pass, where it links back up with the original course. What are your thoughts about the changes, ladies?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad the giant staircase descent is not there, because I am nervous on the descents. So I'm happy I'm not descending the giant staircase with the time pressure of people behind me, because I tend to be slower on the stairs going down. So I'm glad those are gone. And as far as I understand, we're on some wider stairs at Fern Bower as well. So that makes me happy, because if somebody wants to pass, they could pass. But yeah, so I'm happy about those, but I'm not sure what it means for the overall elevation. So I hope that the challenge of the course is still comparable to what we've done before, and I just hope that that's the case. We could see.
Likewise. I'm very happy that those narrow things, that was the part of the course the time I did it that I found the most terrifying and stressful, was the people behind, the bottlenecks and everything else. I just found that.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's just is a little bit frustrating when it's such a narrowed down descent down those stairs, and people are trying to get past. So hopefully this new diversion will ease that a little bit. Yeah.
And how I feel about heights, I actually like holding on to both sides.
Both, yeah.
So when someone was coming past, I was like,
yeah, you're a long way up on those stairs, aren't you?
Yeah, I remember though on the 100 we were coming down in the dark, you know, because it was late. It was not late at night, but it was night, and I remember just taking it slowly, and there was only me out there, so I was coming down, and I saw someone, thank you whoever you are, had written 200 steps to go somewhere on the railing, and when I saw that, I was, oh my goodness, that's great.
They do seem to go on forever when you're going down in the dark in the middle of the night, don't they?
Yeah. So
well, thank you so much, and let's get going.
Indeed.
Actually, I'm excited to be doing this. So I think knowledge is power. Lots of things were a big surprise to me last time, so it's going to be really nice to know parts of the course and know that I've been on it beforehand.
Yeah, the recce's are powerful. Okay, so here we are at the Three Sisters at Echo Point. It's a very busy day today, being a holiday, still school holiday, so it's very busy here today. And normally I would come past here in the dark for the 100k, so I wouldn't get these amazing views. But hopefully this year, doing the Miler, I'll be here during daylight hours, probably on the second day, not the first, obviously. But looking forward to this. It's always very heartwarming to see these views as you come up those stairs.
Definitely a good boost.
As you can see from the map, we started at Scenic World and went all the way through to the Fairmont Resort, which is a checkpoint for UTA. There is still plenty of elevation, no need to worry. The giant staircase diversion does not cut out a lot of elevation for this course, and I think it will still be a challenge.